Yay! Okay, thank you. How very appropriate as we talk about the throat chakra that the microphone isn't working. Okay, so what I said at the beginning that you missed was that yesterday I was doing work on my energy center, my throat chakra, and I was guided to share some of the work that I was doing a bit more publicly. So that's what I'm doing. So I've been doing energy work on my body for about 20 years, since I was first attuned to Reiki. And one of the things that you learn is to keep your fingers together, because spreading the fingers can disperse the energy. But more recently, what I've been guided to do is press certain points, especially around the throat center. I can't believe how warm it is. It's rather glorious. Okay. Get myself comfy. I saw my first bumblebees yesterday. I saw 2. And there's 2 dandelions down there. So it definitely feels very spring-like. And hopefully you can hear the beautiful birds singing in the background. So if you are around later at 5:30, which is in a couple of hours or so, I shall be doing a Love Speaks Love with Jen Dodson. Which would be glorious. Jen's a beautiful woman. She creates beautiful artwork. She does energy sessions, and she speaks light language. So that is in a couple of hours. Okay, so I'm going to start this by just actually bringing our awareness to our heart space first. Because whenever you're doing energy work, it's more beneficial if you are coming from the space of love. So if you are in your heart space. So breathing love into your beautiful hearts. And for this, I will be working on my own energy center, but you can either do what I'm doing or just ask the universe that whatever energies are coming through to me will also come through to you. And if there's anything that you don't want to receive, you can not receive that, and you can just say, I am open to receive these energies. So the energies that I work with are crystalline plasma energies. And my feeling is that the source codes that come through are very, very crystalline in their nature. And what they're doing is activating the crystalline light body. And what I suggest we do as we breathe into our hearts is just intend that we connect to the crystalline grid of energy. So connecting our hearts to that crystalline grid of energy, which is deep in the earth. My feeling is that it emanates from the heart, the crystalline diamond heart of Gaia. So now we're a bridge between Source and Gaia. And through connecting to that energy grid, we can connect to all of the crystals that are on the planet. So I'm calling in the energies of sodalite, lapis lazuli, angelite, and clear quartz, and blue quartz. And you can call in whichever crystalline energies you like, or just ask for the crystalline energies that are most of benefit to you now to be brought into your body. So feeling that connection, that anchored connection with the heart of Gaia. And as we do that, we can feel, sense Gaia's energy, Gaia's love coming into our bodies. And also connecting our hearts to the heart of the sun. And feeling those solar energies moving into our bodies, into our hearts, into our solar plexus, into every cell of our bodies. And we connected already to the heart of Source. Source Creator. So when I learned Reiki, what I used to do with my hands around the throat is place my fingers there on the jawbone and just bring my palms and the bottom of my hands to here. And we can do that and breathing in love. And our throat center is about communication of all kinds. Speaking our truth, speaking up for ourselves, doing Facebook Lives, an expression of our creativity. So those times when we've felt that we've not been able to express ourselves, that can kind of stuff up the energy. It can fill the energy up around our throats. And if we swallow our words, then they get trapped in our body. So even if you're not able to actually express the words to a person, for example, if you write them down, you're kind of releasing the energy from your body. Okay, but there are other things as well relating to the throat chakra. On a collective level, the feminine energy on the planet has not necessarily been able to find her expression. And I don't just mean females in this, I'm talking about our creative energy, our intuitive energy. And it's also about how we speak our truth. And there are many, many times where it's actually right to hold back and not speak. So the organs around here, we have our throat, we have our neck, we have our shoulders and our arms and our hands. That's all part of our expression. A lot of us speak with our hands. A lot of us express through our hands. When I express light language, a lot of it comes through my hands as well as through my mouth. And it's also about listening, our ears. I just saw a butterfly. Butterfly is a symbol of transformation, which is a beautiful thing to see as I do this. And I'm feeling a lot of prickles in my throat and the feeling like I want to clear my throat. And if you're feeling the same, then just do that. If you feel you need to cough, it's another way of releasing energy, as is yawning and burping. So our mouth, our teeth, our tongue, our larynx, our voice box. They're all linked to our communication. And what I've been feeling for myself is that the energy is stuck around here. It's been linked to heart, like I actually feel it's the heart-throat connection, but I'm just going to focus on throat at the moment. Ki harana ki alera no kurat mai turla kiant era no kokokoya. Mekele ki ashtaran dera no kui era no kumaain. Ele kiara no kurna dera ndur nikia. Belihian dehia. Lekial aranakudit baran niekrad ut oyana. So the mudra that I'm doing with my hands, these are some of the things that have been coming in of late. So these two fingers, my middle fingers, are just above the Adam's apple, and my finger and thumb are together and just nestled in here. And then the other fingers, ring fingers, just touching each other, and little fingers just touching each other. And breathing love into this area. And actually just resting, there's a point just under my chin there that I'm touching with my ring fingers. Kiele hiara no yitana kiamo yitaya. Kele kiara no tabaranakan. Kele barana ti tirla kurun. Pule kiara nataya kul. Kele kiashtara. Murt ai it inaya. Kule kiara nakian diru no ya. And what I'm feeling is happening at the moment is the crystalline framework. The crystalline light body framework. Pathways, new pathways are being created. So taking a big breath in and releasing on your out breath. And making any sounds that you wish on your out breath. Just connecting at the middle knuckle and the first knuckle. And the little fingers are together as well. And again, the fingers at the top are just resting up here. At the top of your neck before it goes into your head. And the thumbs just resting below that space there, just on the clavicle. Sorry, I don't know if I lost you then for a little bit. Okay, just bear with me a second. I'm not sure if that was a phone call coming through. If it was, I might need to come back to the line. I'm back. Okay, so working on the jawbone. And these codes now are to release any tension from this area. Oh, that's really creaky on my right hand side. Hopefully you can't hear that. So there's a point here under the lips, above the chin. So I've got my first finger still on the jawbone. Thumbs are together on the neck. and little fingers together, just pressing this point, and just gentle pressure on the neck. The neck is a very sensitive area for most people. I don't really like other people touching my neck. And we carry in our DNA many different traumas from this area. There are so many ways that lives are lost around the throat. And a lot of that is in our genetic memory. And aside from that, it's in the collective field. And I'm feeling a bit of pressure beneath my Adam's apple as I speak about this. So just releasing any of those traumas held in our DNA. Kile kiara no koret ai bea kusht ora. Mekirat naika lekiron. Hola karana karat et esht aran. Balikiana duri tiara no ko ona. Bilikiana to oren. Brat ai. Kilikia to oin. Bele kile kiara no tuiashta. So a big breath in and releasing on your out breath, making any sound you wish. Kurant arane kili kirant alaka. Bruno kuile kirant at ara bilikianat ayaka. So just tapping either side of the clavicle. Kiele kira no kolaka. Bele kira nat oi dille kira ndorat ai makele kiashta. Bele kiran oi kiet da a. Kulakaran deren doran da likirum mapa an. Kisht ara. Kilikila rat ondurat da ai. Bele kiran lai arana koyetasht. Elikiam ana kuna ko oyasta. So my thumbs are together, all my fingers together, and my thumb, where's that? Kind of in my thymus area. Fingers are the Adam's apple, the first finger, index finger. Kulera yaisht oranai kelekiro no kumara. Melihian eret oi ekial erenikia baran. Belo kurantai ikishta. And again, big breath in and releasing on the out breath. Kilikieran eran no koko kolekishtara. Belebarat anakili kira no tototoya. Belekian elekia pala duradulona kiana anakiastoia. Okay. So let's just place our hands again, palms together, touching the jawbone with your fingers, and just see if you feel any difference. I'm feeling a lot more pulsing, and I'm feeling a lot more energy kind of coming out this way. And it feels more balanced, it feels more smooth. And if you have any water, just taking a drink. Take a few more long and slow deep breaths. And again, just releasing more energy on your out breath. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. So just to let you know, if you didn't hear at the beginning, I am chatting to Jen Dodson in a couple of hours at 5:30 GMT. And on Wednesday, I'm doing a sound journey, and that is going to be relating to heart and throat. Just having a look at the comments. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Gaia Man, loving that you've got a pigeon there as well. Okay, and just to mention on Wednesday is a 3-3 gateway. It's the 3rd of March. The total day adds up to 11. And the energy feels really potent and strong for that. So 33, a lot of people link that to Christ consciousness and the Christ consciousness grid. So we will be linking in with that. And it's a lot about heart opening, shedding those layers of stuff that can be preventing us from opening our heart, and also expression of that love. So that's why I'm kind of including heart and throat in that. I'm just in the middle of doing a ticket tailor thing for that. So when I've done that, I shall share it on my page. Thank you everybody who's joined me for this live. The birds are so beautiful. They sound so happy. And I will be live again at 5:30 with Jen Dodson. So thank you everyone. I will be doing this again. I feel that there's more to do with our throats, but I wanted to keep them quite short. No idea how long that's been. All right. Still giggling that my microphone wasn't working, which is rather apt when we're talking about throat chakras. All right, beloved people. Love, love, love. See you soon.